Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan right here with I guess you'd call this a hot take or I don't know what you'd call this, but this is about the Pineys, book 5. I wanted to do a video on that just to tell you about the book. It's out in ebook form. I'm going to try to get the trade paperback out very soon. Again, we're having the contest. If you can be the first person to tell me what story the book 5 is based on. It's a fairly famous story. It was made into a movie. I'll give you another hint. Twice it was made into a movie. They made the movie. It's pretty classic, and then they made a more modern sequel. Not a sequel, but reboot or redone or whatever. Um, and just so you know, I got an ad running on Weird New Jersey Magazine. They put an ad on the site here. You can see here. And then it's in this issue of Weird New Jersey Magazine. This is the fall winter 2020 issue. It's right on the inside front page. It looks so sweet. So check that out. If you're a fan of Weird New Jersey, you probably already got it. And let me get the right page. There it is. This is the Pineys number 5. Right here's the cover. Fantastic cover. This is Vig Starmax, who does Tales of Pizza, which is running today on the Webcomic Factory. If you'd like to see more of Vig's work, the Tales of Pizza is about a pizza delivery guy. It's based on my days as a pizza delivery guy, and it's a lot of fun. It's been running. Gosh, we're up to like 350 strips or something. Vig's done like 90% of them at this point. And he's just such a great artist. I mean, and this he really outdid himself on this one. So much detail here. I showed it to somebody today, and they said it really looked like the old pulp magazine, not magazine, but the pulp novels, right? So you got the Pineys logo, and then this is the boardwalk in South Jersey because it's called Book 5, Jersey Shore Piney, and you could see stuff on the boardwalk. You can see pizzeria and tarot cards and all body piercing, all kinds of schlock stuff. And like, I didn't give Vig any reference for this. He just dug it all up himself. So it just looks incredible. He's got the Ferris wheel in the back, arcade, everything, and then he's got the tentacles here, and that has to do with the story, which I'll get into in a minute. This is one of the main characters, Hemingway Galloway, at age 8, with his Piney Power hat, and he's looking into the Captain Coots Pirate Golf and Waffle House, and he's looking very sad for a reason. It's a key moment in the story. I don't want to give it away, but there is a few flashbacks with Hemingway at age 8 running around, and what happens is the Pineys. The story begins that the Pineys are in a shore town, and they are after, boy, I don't know what to tell you without giving away much of the story, but for those of you who don't know, Hemingway's mother is a witch, and in the world of the Pineys, witches cannot die, but Hemingway's mom, Christy, is buried on a family plot on the farm, and they have her chained up with silver chains and a big weight, so she stays inside her coffin, but she's undead, and she keeps they have to keep digging her up to ask her questions about the mystic realm. This is partly a flashback, and you get to see Christy running around when she was alive, but they are at the events of book 4. The Pineys are hunting Christy because she escaped. And they can't have her running around South Jersey because she causes all sorts of mayhem because she's a witch. And she's getting revenge off of all sorts of people who she perceived to have wronged her during her lifetime. You can see here's the Pineys, book 5. It's got some, see all the chapters. There's always 13 chapters. And so this is the prologue. Ocean Haven, New Jersey, yesterday. Christy Galloway had been on a tear since she had escaped her coffin confines in the tiny Pine Barrens town of Abe's Hat. The witch had a short list of bad boyfriends, former acquaintances, and just people she didn't like. Visiting them all and taking her revenge was the goal. So that's the opening lines. And so the Pineys come and they have to get Christy, but they end up staying in the shore town because the locals there are sort of grateful that they showed up and captured Christy, and then that's what this the tentacles have to do with what's going on in the crazy shore town. So it has a secret, and this is a bit of a departure from the other books because the first 4 books all take place in and around Abe's Hat and the Pine Barrens, and this one doesn't. So this one doesn't really have a lot of the extended family that we're used to in the other Pineys books. The extended family is back in Abe's Hat doing what they do. So it's a little bit of a departure in that respect. But we get them in there. We get a couple of them in there, and so that's fun too. I mean, that's one of the fun things is having like a million cousins, and we also delve back into a little bit of Milton's past. Milton is the Hemingway's cousin, and he is like the martial artist, and he runs into his ex-girlfriend at the shore town, and they had kind of a bad breakup. And Christy also gets into the act a little bit. So it's a lot of fun. I had a great time writing this one because, Hemingway is my age, and I got to put in things about the old boardwalk that I liked and what I did as a kid. And so Hemingway's like me. He was on the boardwalk, eating his way up and down, playing carnival games, having a great time. And then the locals tell him it's all going to be free for him for reasons in the story, and he's just like elated. And, and he's having a great time playing skee ball and eating, and all this creepy stuff's happening around him. So if you want to check out the Pineys Book 5 and the other books, you can find them on Amazon on this page here. Links below. All 5 books are linked on this page. And so you can get them in ebook form, trade paperback up until 4. The trade, we'll have the trade for the 5th one soon. I just got to, it takes a little while to do the file. I need the weekend to do that. And then, if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read all these books for free. That's a great thing about Kindle Unlimited. I think it's a great, and we get paid. I get paid for the books. They pay us by the page the first time you read them. So, it's a great system. I love it a lot. If you are a member and you're an Amazon reviewer, please leave me a review. Would love more reviews. And also, too, is Woka Stands on there. And you could get to that by clicking my name. And that goes right to my authors page. And you can see all my books there. You got the Pineys, you got FU, I'm Italian, you got some of my older works here, a lot of comic stuff, Complete Mafia for D20, Lester Crenshaw is Dead, some of the Simpsons comics, the Joan of Arc adaptation, the personal reflections of a Joan of Arc. Some of my videos are here. I got to get some new videos up. I got to get this video up there. Hello Amazon page. So anyway, if you get a chance, stop on by. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow.